I love Klein and Alley, you little bitch.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Good morning, everybody.
Whoa, sweet Devin Steak, did you see that?
Viva Klein and Alley show.
Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh yeah, welcome to your Prequen Thursday. Snuck up on us. Klein Alley Show, KROQ. What a day to be alive. We got Gorillaz stopping by to hang out in the studio this morning. They got a new album that'll be out in about a week, and they'll be by to talk all about it and give you some tickets. That's right, Gorillaz. Save it for later. Tickets to their shows coming up. We have some tickets to get you to go see Gorillaz as well. I believe those shows are sold out, but we will get you in later this morning. Right? That's right. It's going to be, what a venue to see Gorillaz
I know.
at. So make that happen for you later this morning, as well as getting you on that standby boarding list, continuing with that, so that you can travel and go see Tame Impala in Paris, France. And bragging rights for you and your generation with the return of Generation Wars later this morning on KROQ. If you're new to the show, nice to meet you. I'm Klein, there's Allie.
Hello.
That is DJ Omar Khan.
Hey.
You have Jake the Nerd over there.
What's up?
Jake the Nerd had a very interesting social experiment. We sent him out to figure out if it's true that you can pretty much walk into any Krispy Kreme and just claim it's a special day or a special time of the day or wear any costume at all, and they will have no idea what promotion they're running and probably just give you a free donut.
Yeah, I mean, they have a free donut for every occasion. I think over the weekend it was like Friday the 13th, free donut, Valentine's Day, free donut, President's Day, free donut,
Right.
And then it was Fat Tuesday, free donut.
Yeah, it's got to be a cover. That whole operation's got to be a cover for some sort of like a money laundering thing, because I don't think they've ever charged anyone for a donut ever.
And if Jake were just to walk in and say, hey, Ash Wednesday, hey, Thursday, Thrifty Thursday, anything, would they just give him one?
I think the thing Jake went with yesterday is, I'm here for the Ash Wednesday donut. I think he had a donut drawn with ash on his forehead when he went in there. I think he drew it. So we'll see if he was able to successfully get one. The plan is to see how long we can keep this going before they finally say it's not a free donut day.
Yeah, and any bets on how long it took him to get the free donut? If he in fact did.
Look, if he got it, I'm going to say it was pretty instant. I just feel like that's become a place now that you just walk in there and you just even if you don't even if you're planning to take your wallet out, they're like, oh, you have a wallet, free donut day.
Hey, can't put that away, you. No, us. It's on us.
I can't figure out the business model there. But regardless, Jake will go ahead and attempt that social experiment in the back room. Taking the calls, it's the chicken coop back there, producer Vanessa and Postmaster Johnny.
Is that
you
squaw?
can interact with us at 800-520-1067. Lots to get into on the show today. We start with this message of inspiration, Ellie.
I've been having a really bad couple weeks. Work has been really tough and stressful. Home has been really tough and stressful. I got stuck on the side of the road for a few hours, and on my way home, I see that I have the Klein Alley Show and the Overtime podcast in my queue, and that is just the best part of my day. You guys don't disappoint, but for Johnny, thank you so much. Means a lot.
Well, we will do our best to not disappoint over the next 4 hours we get to spend together today. And if you need us, text line phones are open now at 800-520-1067. Shocker, Lincoln Park to kick things off this morning on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
Love giving you stuff around here. It's part of the reason we're here. We're just killing time and giving you things like trips and tickets. And we start by giving you some cash, Allie's money, if you'd like to get it. And
we're like the Krispy Kreme of radio.
We really are. We just keep giving. Doesn't really matter the reason. And we start every show by hooking you up with some of Allie's money. If you know more about the news than she does, you're up for the challenge. I don't think she's lost yet this week, which is a goddamn shame. Tomorrow around this time, it'll be a $500 Friday. But for now, $100 could be yours. And to take Allie's money on a Thrifty Thursday is extra sweet because she's the cheapest this day of the week of all the days of the week. And boy, does she hate parting with her money early in the show. If you want it, you can call us now at 800-520-1067. 909 on the text line letting us know that my friend used to work at Krispy Kreme, and he would just show his old name tag and get free donuts. So really, it just goes to show you that you can go in there with any excuse and any reason. They'll probably give you one, but we're going to start that social experiment later this morning on KROQ.
Which you could probably just come up with any name tag.
Could.
You can just say, this is an old name tag. I used to work here.
Yep, and then they go, all right, whatever. I just don't think they fight you on it. Maybe that's in their training. They just, if someone comes in and demands a donut, you just give it to them. I mean,
but what's wild is that I don't even ever see anybody in those places either.
Right. Well, I don't think they've...
It's not like it's crowded. It's not like everyone's lining up every single day for donuts.
It was like a daycare in there yesterday.
It would be fascinating if eventually, because of this social experiment, we bring light to the fact that this has been some giant money laundering operation for years.
They're just selling meth.
Tax shell or something. We don't know what's going on. Meanwhile, later this morning, Allie will do the same social experiment that I did yesterday with my wife, where I sang to her Unforgettable. But we learned this during the Old People Secrets, that if you sing that song to your significant other every night for 65 years, you'll stay happily married. It was very strange and uncomfortable and weird yesterday when I did it. Allie finally had a chance. Here's a tease.
And forevermore, Wesley, just that's all you'll stay.
The one thing that the partners have in common is they don't want to sing to them before bed. It's very clear.
Covered my mouth physically at one point.
Yeah, I get it. That's probably about the breath thing more than anything, I would think. Well, anyway, we'll get to that later this morning as well. But first up, it's $100 of Allie's cash. So if you want to call now, lots of show to get into today, lots of tickets to give you, and we start with Allie's money after this quick break.
KROQ Mile High Club. Our favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 6. Climb the Eiffel Tower. Wear a beret at the Louvre. Order some fast food in French.
Royale with cheese.
When you see Tame Impala in Paris.
This is a tasty burger.
Listen every hour from 9 to 6 for your shot to get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy of Columbia Records. KROQ Mile High Club Destination 6. Tame Impala in Paris.
Hey, this is Kevin Parker from Tame Impala. Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Text injury help to 40222 for a free case review.
Five questions, $100. It's how we do Allie's money. We do Allie dirty every day around this time by forcing her to give away her money. If you know more about the news than she does, to be fair, she spent a lot of her time looking at the news, putting it together. You'll get the A.D.D news later this hour. But if you know more than she does or answer the questions better than she does, she will give you her money. And Thrifty Thursday is the greatest day to win it because it puts her in the foulest mood.
And we all want me in a foul mood.
And when Allie's in a bad mood, everybody wins.
Right.
As you know, she's the
guys
meanest.
Are stupid assholes.
There it is. There's a good example. That's why she was voted meanest on the show. Meanest
I'm turning
on the
over
show.
a new leaf, guys. I'm going to be nice from now on.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, based on that clip a second ago. No. Although, Allie, you do have some competition for meanest on the show, according to this listener.
Hi, Klein, LA. Love the show, but there's a couple of things that need to be cleared up. First, the absolute meanest people on the show are Klein's kids. True or not true?
So this person says that my kids... My kids meaner than Allie. You do that again, you'll be in big trouble. Stupid man! Okay. You're going to listen. Do not curse. It's not okay.
I'll kiss you, bro.
All right.
Oh, yeah, then we could party and we could look at each other's V-words.
Right. All right. I don't like this. So
I find them delightful.
Allie is battling my own children for meanest on the show.
I didn't realize your daughter was learning Spanish, too.
That's right.
Stupido.
Stupido. That's right. They're bilingual. They grow up in L.A. You got to learn. Let's say hi to George in Pasadena, who would like Allie's money this morning. Good morning, George.
Hey, good morning.
We got 5 questions here about stuff happening in the world, and if you do better than Allie, you will take her money, and she's going to leave the KROQ studios now, and as soon as she is officially sequestered, your round can begin. You get to go first. We'll score it together in the end. If you're listening right now, you're more than welcome to play along. Let's see how you would have done, and perhaps you know what's happening in the world, or perhaps you don't. Let's find out together.
Allie knows the news.
What unexpectedly crossed the finish line of the women's cross-country skiing event at the Olympics? There was an unexpected crosser of the finish line. What was it?
A dog.
A dog. We go to question number 2. New study says that if you do this while completing your household chores, you will actually and scientifically make the chores feel more enjoyable. What is it that you're supposed to do while doing your household chores?
Would it be Listening to music.
Music. Go to question number 3. A federal judge has just dismissed a lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings. What was the lawsuit about?
Raw chicken.
Raw chicken. We go to question number 4. A West Hollywood security guard is in trouble after assaulting who?
A celebrity.
And finally, question number 5. Dunkin is giving away what this Friday, tomorrow, to help iced coffee lovers enjoy their favorite drink even when the weather is cold outside? What is Dunkin giving away to iced coffee drinkers tomorrow?
I would think gloves because it's cold out.
All right. Let's bring Allie in. You did great. Score together. I have a feeling on this Thrifty Thursday, Allie's going to pay out, and she's going to be in a foul mood just based on how many of those you got correct. But let's go ahead and score it together in the end. See how you do. Someone send Allie back in here, and so she can take a shot at answering these questions as well. 5 questions, $100. Tomorrow it'll be a $500 Friday. If you're looking for an extra $500 cash infusion, I recommend you listen tomorrow around this time. Here we go. Question 1, Allie.
Yeah.
What unexpectedly crossed the finish line of the women's cross-country skiing event at the Olympics?
Women and their dogs, right?
Yes, he said dog as well, and correct answer is a dog.
A good dog.
Crossed the finish line at the Olympics, and everyone loves a dog crossing the finish line story. We go to question number 2. It's tied up 1-1. He got that right. New study out says that doing this while completing your household chores will scientifically make those chores feel more enjoyable.
I did see this. It's listening to music, I believe?
He said the same exact thing, and apparently all you got to do is listen to music while you vacuum.
I disagree, by the way. I think you have to have a good background show.
Well, they claim music
you get high.
is the key, and both of you get the point. So if your place is dirty now, put on some music and start cleaning. Go to question 3, tied up 2-2 as we go to question 3. A federal judge has just dismissed a lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings. What was the lawsuit about?
Right. It was something, was it something about their boneless wings?
Okay, he guessed raw chicken. But the lawsuit was claiming that you cannot call boneless wings wings, and that was somehow a misclassification of
because
wings.
they're really just chicken nuggets at that point.
Yes,
that's true.
And it was a pretty big law. It went on for a while before the federal judge finally said, "I'm not wasting any more time with this because who cares?"
We've spent hours and millions of
So
dollars.
the lawsuit was against the regular boneless variety of wings, which are quote not wings, against actual traditional chicken wings. Allie gets the point. Allie goes up 1 with 2 questions left. Question number 4. A West Hollywood security guard is in trouble after assaulting who?
Fashion?
Yeah, West Hollywood does love their fashion. So he's assaulting fashion?
Yeah.
This guy guessed a celebrity, but apparently this guy pulled an Omar and he punched a homeless man.
Oh, damn.
That's an Omar move right there.
It's true.
So
he had it coming.
Yeah, he had it coming, so no one gets the point on that one. And we go to this final question. Allie's still up 1. Dunkin is giving away what tomorrow to iced coffee drinkers so they can
it's like
enjoy.
a little mitten or something.
Oh, okay. Guess what? George said as well, gloves. But the answer is it's 1 glove specifically for your left hand so you can enjoy drinking iced coffee even though it's cold outside. Both of you get the point. Hey, George, you played the game beautifully. It sucks that Allie still beat you by 1 because as far as I'm concerned, you should have won her money. But sadly, rules is rules. So what must you shamefully admit over the airwaves of KROQ? I'm so sorry.
My name is George from Pasadena, and Allie knows the news.
Yeah, but tomorrow it'll all be worth it because $500 is up for grabs tomorrow morning around this time right here on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
KROQ. Yeah!
KROQ.
I've always said the 2 greatest words in the English language are free tacos. And if you've ever been at a sporting event where the Lakers score a certain amount of points or hold the other team to a certain amount of points and everyone gets free tacos, the arena goes nuts. We love giving away free tacos on the show. Free donuts, a close second. I think that people like hearing free followed by anything that's delicious. Makes you feel good. And we have a theory around here now that has been percolating for a few years now that the Krispy Kreme operation, although those donuts are delicious, can't possibly be making $1 because every day they find another reason to give out free donuts, and we can't figure out how anyone's ever paid for a donut there. So we sent Jake into a Krispy Kreme to claim he was there. He was there to claim his free Ash Wednesday donut yesterday, even though we don't believe that was an official promotion they were doing.
No, but I think that you can just walk in. This was the theory, that you can walk in and make up a holiday or mention anything literally, and they'll probably just buy it and give you a donut. But I think that they have had they're like one of the only companies where their business model is, we're not going to pay for marketing, we're just going to give everyone free donuts all the time.
Right.
And that will do the job for us.
And I guess the idea is maybe it's like drug dealer mentality where
Give 'em a taste.
You get a taste and then you get hooked and you buy 6 dozen and eat them in the car. I guess maybe that's their thought process. They just got to get you hooked. But we can't find any reason why anyone would ever pay, because it seems like if you wear a graduation gown, you get a free donut. If you're a dad, you get a donut.
Student
If you
donut.
have red hair, it's a free donut. And I know they've got about 9. It's like every day we see in the news, and I don't know how they've done such a good job of, like, quote, marketing through the news, which I guess is what they do. They just go, every day it's the 3rd Tuesday of February. That's Free Donut Tuesday. And people pick up the story and run with it. So everyone's there getting all this promotion. Even now we're talking about it. And
but even somebody who pays full price for a dozen donuts at Krispy Kreme, I mean, if that's you, you must feel like a real sucker.
What a sucker you are. If you've ever spent money.
I think the move is though they get you in with those donuts because it's just a plain glazed donuts, and then they get you in the store, and then you see the donuts that are on steroids, and you're like, I got to get me some of that, and those sell for like $3 to $5 each.
So that's their plan.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
saying. Is that
absolutely. Yeah,
So
they just want to lure you in.
The glazed ones are smaller?
No, they're just plain. They don't have like the bells and whistles like the other ones.
Yeah, they're not coated with Valentine's Day stuff or whatever.
Right.
So you're getting a regular glaze. Which, by the way, I'm a traditionalist.
It's still great.
I would argue that's the best one. I know that people.
Yeah, I don't think we need to add all this
But okay, so the
donuts.
idea is, can we go in there, and how many days in a row can we go in there and send Jake in there? Our goal secretly is to get Jake fat again, but the real reason is how many days in a row can we send Jake in there to claim it's some sort of a thing before they finally cut him off. So this is day number 1, and this was yesterday, and here we go.
Hi, yeah, I'm here for the free Ash Wednesday donut. Oh, thank you. This is the free Ash Wednesday donut? Oh,
I didn't even know we had one. Let me ask, okay?
So they gave it to you first.
Let me ask, okay? Here you go.
So first, let me get this straight. It sounds like within 5 seconds they just handed it to you.
It was
right?
instantaneous.
Really?
I wasn't even done saying my donut, and they gave it to me.
I'm here for the free Ash Wednesday donut. I've never heard it happen so quick. This is like wild. I mean,
hi, yeah, I'm here for the free Ash Wednesday donut.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, thank you.
It's 4 seconds.
And then you followed up with, why are you giving me a free donut, basically? And she's like, hold on, let me check.
This is the free Ash Wednesday donut? Oh.
I didn't even know we had one. Let me ask, okay?
All right. We get free samples when what happens?
So wait, let me get this straight. So you're there, you say, I'm here for the Ash Wednesday donut. They hand it to you, and then you follow up. Usually people would just take it and leave at that point, but you decided to stay for follow-ups.
Yeah, I was expecting some pushback. I had a whole thing planned.
No pushback at all.
But you got to go through with your plan, which is to show why you needed it.
So
it's only every day, 5 to 7. 5 to 7, free samples. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Every day, Monday through Sunday. Okay. Thank you.
When they say
Monday through Sunday is all days.
That's all the days. Wait a minute. It's just more reasons that they can't make $1 there. Wait, Jake, free sample. What does a sample include? Like a piece of a donut?
No, it's a whole donut.
That's not a sample.
So that's not even a sample. They're just giving away donuts.
Yes, yeah, I guess. Well, normally people have more than one, I guess.
Between 5 and 7 every single day, the donuts are free.
You know what they call them, samples.
Yeah.
So it's probably better when you go home and you go, I had 9 samples today. It sounds better.
So even their marketing of between Monday and Sunday, between 5 and 7, you get free samples, which means every day there are free donuts.
Someone said they do have bigger donuts there that are about $3, like Omar was saying. They're slightly bigger donuts. So the ones that they're giving out for free are just the
sample size, really. They're just smaller donuts.
I got a picture of it. It's like a normal-sized donut.
Yeah, it looks normal. It looks normal. But anyway, so Jake went in. Day number 1, the reason was the free Ash Wednesday donut, and it was a success.
That's only if you're a rewards member.
So if I'm a rewards member, there's a free Ash Wednesday donut?
Not a donut. It's buy one and get one Get a dozen for $1.
Okay.
Did you hear
Buy
that?
one and get a dozen for $1?
So once again, it's just continuing to. It makes no sense to me. I don't know how they stay afloat.
So if you ever bought a donut,
You get a dozen for $1.
that's just so much free. I mean, I understand that every company right now is just trying to push their app. If you sign up for the app, then you get
Rewards,
this and this and this.
rewards.
But I kind of thought that they were kind of dialing down the app rewards in general.
Jake has no app. Jake's not a rewards member. He just walked in and said, and that's our theory is that you can go in and say anything. It doesn't even matter.
Was there a free Fat Tuesday donut? Thank you so much.
Yes, there was.
Yeah, they say no.
Thank you for the free sample.
So today, Jake will head back for day number 2 to see how many days in a row he can work the free donut scam. And what is going to be the reason today, Jake?
Thirsty Thursdays. I don't know.
Thirsty Thursday.
Can I get a free Thirsty Thursday donut?
Here for the free Thirsty Thursday donut. How long do you think this will go before they cut him off? I don't see this ending anytime
Free Fridays.
soon.
Free Friday.
I mean, I think today you just got to go in a random costume or something because eventually they just go dress like whatever. They always pick some random thing. It's Arbor Day, dress like a tree and get a donut.
You could dress like a nurse. I'm an essential worker. Free donut.
I mean, that seems a bit scammy from Jake, but sure, he's not above that. So anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But I think this time you have to go outside of the 5x7.
Yeah, don't
window.
go during the free sample window. Let's see if you're able to pull it off at like noon today. KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. We got lots to give you this morning. Spot on that standby boarding list in about an hour so you can go travel to Paris to see Tame Impala. And then Gorillaz will be stopping into the studio later this morning, and we'll give you tickets to see their upcoming show, Palladium, that for you, and much more right here. Very active text line this morning, especially when the conversation turns to donuts at 800-520-1067.
562 on the app on your birthday. They give you 3 free donuts, but
Jesus
you do need to
Christ.
buy something. 562 said you get free donuts whenever the glazed donut line is running when the sign is lit and says hot donuts. Everyone
Those are
gets
also
a free
free.
donut.
Yeah, hot and ready. That means they're free as well.
626, I went to a Krispy Kreme drive-thru one time for 2 donuts, and they handed it to me and told me to leave.
Didn't even take his money? They're like,
don't come back.
Just leave. Go.
They hate money there, I guess. It's shocking.
818, if it looks like you're new, they give you a free donut.
Oh.
I walked in one time and acted like I was amazed by the donuts, and they offered me a donut.
Wow.
818, they basically have done the driving slice idea. So anybody that shows up there, it gets a free donut to hold you over while you are ordering your regular donut order.
Oh, like a thinking donut, a line donut. It's funny. The driving slice, something that I feel like I've patented now, is proving to be useful in the real world. In fact, someone left this message on the Go line.
Yo, Sweet David, podcast listener here. I'm just calling to give Klein some credit for once. We all know he's not the best idea guy anyone's ever met, known, or seen. Toasters is a prime example, but the driving slice just did it for the first time. And Klein, it's a game changer, buddy. Thank you. I will be implementing this into my health routine, and I got to give credit what credit's due. Sweet knock.
I appreciate the call, and absolutely true. You don't want to make decisions when you're too ravenously hungry, and the driving slice means you get to go home with a full pizza untouched, while an additional slice was yours just for the drive. That way you still look like you have self-restraint when you get to present your pizza to your family at home.
But you don't.
You don't, but they don't know that. They don't know that you've eaten a slice on the way home.
You're not supposed to eat when you're hungry or order when you're hungry? What is the rule?
Well, the other one is when you're in Dunkin', when you're in line at like Krispy Kreme, the reason they would give you a thinking donut would be that you don't want to make a rash decision, so you're able to throw a donut down.
So your rash decision is just order one slice to eat
yes.
on your way home so you don't dig into the full pie.
That's right. Yeah, because I used to come home with slices missing.
Not the fat choice.
Well, there's an interesting theory on the text line that says Krispy Kreme is potentially being run by the Ozempic corporations, and they're attempting to give us all the free donuts so we get all fat and then have to start taking the jab.
Theory. Totally.
So many
makes
theories.
Sense.
We will get to the bottom of this. This investigation will not end anytime soon. If you're bored with this sort of conversation, you may want to tune out for a while because we are going to make this top priority until Jake gets to the bottom of what's going on at Krispy Kreme.
We spent most of this hour talking
We will take a break. When we get back, actual news that's happening in the world, and then we got stuff to give you, and Allie will attempt to sing to her wife, and I'm sure it went great. We'll get to that and more next.
Transmission KROQ FM. Klein Alley Show. Klein Alley Show on KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. Get into your news. then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin as we get you closer and closer to hopping on that standby boarding list. Travel to Paris, see Tame Impala. Your chance in about an hour. Get your name on that list and then give that trip away early next week. And here we go with your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
This is some very big news from across the pond, and I'm sure right now in the UK there's very adequate hubbub over this. The fact that Prince Andrew has been arrested. And Prince Andrew, if you didn't know this already, he was kind of the black sheep of the family for a while because he's a pretty well-known perv. And he's had very close links to Jeffrey Epstein for years now, and he's already been stripped of his royal titles. That happened last year. But now he's been arrested, and he was arrested on his birthday, which I feel like is such a bummer. I mean, he's a crappy person, so I don't know if they did that on purpose just to, dig the knife in a little deeper. But he's being accused of misconduct while in public office. So specifically, he was sharing confidential information with Jeffrey Epstein. And I think his connection is pretty undisputed. There's a lot of muddy claims that are being made because of the Epstein files, like the fact that Ellen DeGeneres is a cannibal, a well-known prolific cannibal, according to some of the reports.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Really?
Yeah, I can see that.
Because she's lesbian.
Right. Aren't all lesbians a little cannibal?
Yeah, maybe they just got a little twisted.
Right.
I think they're vegetarians.
Oh, was that a vegetarian joke, Vanessa? Very funny.
No, that was a generalization.
That was a funny joke, Vanessa.
Thank you,
Vegetarian.
Allie, you got it.
Yeah.
You understood me.
Allie, as a gay lady, is offended by that, Vanessa. You'll be talking to HR after the show today.
Throw you in jail with Prince Andrew. And the other thing is, this is the first time he's being questioned about this specific connection. It was something that was rumored for a long time, but now he could go up against his own brother, which is cool because it's like the royal family back in the 1500s, where people would just behead people left and right. It was like, you're my wife, and now off with your head. And then it was all cool and everyone was just being all proper. Now we're back to putting our own family members in jail.
I feel like this guy should get the name, the Prince Albert, which is the piercing of the dong. I feel like that should go over to this guy now. He should earn the title of that. Because I don't know what Prince Albert did, that he got himself the honor of having a pierced junk named after him. But I feel like that should be officially now known as
I don't know how that happened.
That should be the Prince Andrew now.
I feel like that's a nice thing to do to him.
I don't think so. I feel like
and
that's
make him memorable.
I don't think that's a nice thing. If he's known for being a creep, that seems like the perfect thing. I
think he's already got he went all Prince Andrew on him. You kind of know what that means.
All right. Yeah, I have no
Pretty
idea
gross.
what's going on with the Royals. I know some people care about that. To me, it's who cares?
Well, I mean, this guy is a pretty bad guy.
Of course. I'm sure they all are.
I mean, the fact that they're actually acknowledging, instead, I think a lot of things just get swept under the rug. Like any kind of, if there's say, for example, a House of Representatives member or a relative of the president, all that gets swept under the rug pretty easily. So the fact that they're like, no, I'm going to arrest you, throw you in jail, and then you're going to go up against your own brother who's the king of the country, I think is a pretty significant thing in the history, as far as history goes. All right, a word from the experts. If you are giving something up for Lent, make sure you are giving it up safely. Experts are issuing a specific warning against giving up sex or self-pleasure during this time.
Well, thank God.
Definitely not something Prince Andrew has given up for Lent, I would imagine. Lent, of course, is 40 days long, and you're expected to go without something that you love or depend on. But according to experts, quitting sex could actually be bad for your health, both mentally and physically, and it could even put unnecessary strain on your relationship. So the bottom line, pick coffee instead. Pick social media. I think there are a lot of people that would quit those things.
Jake's been giving up sex for Lent for the since last Lent, I believe. Right, Jake?
Not voluntarily.
Happy Lentiversary.
Yeah, happy Lentiversary to your penis, Jake.
I don't want
it. But I think that once you say, I'm giving it up, then it'll happen. Jake, if you say oh, I'm celibate or, oh, I'm making this choice, then there's somebody who wants to break your streak.
Yeah, women like a challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to mess up this guy's Lent real good.
Bad news for Shein lovers. There is a new investigation suggesting that their business model is not exactly on the up and up, not legal for a couple of reasons. First off, they're apparently selling illegal sex dolls. Vanessa, I don't know if that's something you added to your cart recently, but they're also being accused of having an addictive design because they have so many gamified attributes of that app. You open it up and you're already spinning a wheel, and then you're getting 75% off stuff, and it's all just they have points, rewards.
It's capitalism at its finest. They're giving you dopamine. You feel like you got to buy more. Then you're always like one purchase away from free shipping or whatever. It's like that's the system.
Yeah.
And it works on us.
If they are found guilty of this, they could face up to $2.2 billion in penalties, which sounds like a lot, but they did make $37 billion in 2024, so I don't think they really care.
We get into a brand new hour of the show right now, and perhaps this could be the greatest hour of your life. Only one way to find out.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your Thursday. The Prequent is here, sneaking up on us. Speedy week, and here we are. Lots to get into. Because it is a Thrifty Thursday, this is the hour where Allie will want to hear from you. El Chifa would like to hear your Dough-lympic moments. These are moments in your life where you unexpectedly came across a nice large sum of dough. Money unexpectedly fell into your lap, or maybe you got an inheritance from an unknown relative.
Oh, my God. Unexpected class action lawsuit that was actually worth something.
Yeah, found money, and maybe you moved into an old place, and they had like a drawer that no one went through, and there was some hidden cash in the wall. Who knows?
Maybe your employer's dumb, and they overpaid you.
Oh, man, we'll get into that later. Of course, earlier this week, we had the Dough-lympics, and then we had yesterday the Ozempics as we celebrated your finest achievements in all things food. But today, it's all about those money accomplishments. Dough-lympics coming up later this hour. Speaking of Olympic stuff, Jake will give us the official medal count at some point. And in just a moment, we will see if singing to your significant other before bed is truly as magical as we were led to believe. Because old people secrets claim that if you sing the same stupid song every night, you're happy for 65 years. And we tested that out. Allie sings to her wife next on KROQ.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
That's how you sing. Green Day knows. We do not. And earlier this week, we heard an old people secret where this guy basically claimed that he was able to keep his wife interested in him for many, many years of marriage because every night before bed...
It happens.
You want a song?
Right before bed.
Sure.
Don sits down beside his bride of 68 years and starts to sing.
Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable. I just look forward to it.
Clearly, she looks forward to it. So, for some stupid reason, after hearing that story, we decided to see what that would do to our marriages. Would we be as happy as this couple clearly is? Because she sounds thrilled.
Well, decades of happy marriage is what they claim they have from doing this every single night for the last 50 years.
Right. So then yesterday or 2 nights ago, I got the opportunity to attempt to sing this to my wife. It sounded like this. Unforgettable is how you are. Unforgettable.
I don't understand.
And she just goes, I don't understand. Is how you are. You're unforgettable. The lyrics, by the way, are very forgettable because I didn't remember them. So that didn't go great, and it ended with me saying, I love you, and her saying, take the dog out.
Yeah.
So we did not get the same response as the old couple, but it was Allie's turn to give it a shot to see if this actually does bring any magic to her marriage.
Yeah, and mine didn't go well either, but it did.
I don't know, this guy setting us up. Once again, proof that the old people's secrets are setting us up for failure.
I tried a couple different methods, though.
Unforgettable.
Well, what was the setup? Was she laying in bed, or?
No, not yet. She had just left my kid's room after putting him to
sleep.
Yeah.
And you just approached her with this out of the blue.
Yeah, because my time was limited. I was just trying to get it in before we went to bed.
You hit her in the hallway with this?
She had just come into the bedroom, and I was sitting on the bed.
Oh, Jesus.
Seductively.
Right. What are you wearing at this point?
Well, I was wearing, I was wearing stained pants and a stained shirt.
Hot.
Unforgettable in every way. And forevermore,
just outside.
Oh, you'll stay.
It'd be nice.
Unforgettable.
Allie, you just fell asleep.
Unforgettable. unforgettable.
She's covering my mouth.
Yeah, I thought I was saying something different.
I don't like the look in your
In
face.
the yard, I don't
like the look of your face. How come that didn't happen with the old people when they sang? She didn't say that. She just got the kid to sleep. There's no greater feeling you can have as a parent than finally getting that kid to sleep. And then if someone screws that up, it's like the whole night is ruined.
Oh my God, we're all just trying to be burglars in our own homes
Just
at that
tiptoe
point.
around, don't wake anyone up. People are
Exactly.
sleeping, move up quietly.
Romeo met Juliet.
No.
Does it make you feel good?
No. Because of the way you're standing and looking at me. It's really freaking
Or we could get in
awkward.
bed. As I can kneel here and you can lay in bed.
Let's try it. Okay.
You kind of have your like sex voice on a little bit. Were you
Well,
trying,
that's just quiet. I'm trying to be quiet.
you weren't trying to seduce her?
Well, I was trying to be a little bit sultry, yeah. But I said, why don't we try where you're laying in bed and I'm kneeling, because that's what the old couple did. So then we tried it that way.
Oh.
This is so weird. It feels like I'm dying.
there is a weirdness to it. Like we thought it was weird in Old People's Secrets, but it's sweet because they're old and that's what they do.
Yeah, but nobody likes being sung to. This is my theory.
Right.
Snow glows white on the mountain tonight.
So you changed the songs.
I mean, I'm not going to sing the same thing 5 times.
Doing
So
the
I went with Frozen.
The Frozen soundtrack?
I think you should do that for Leslie.
Kingdom of isolation. And it looks like I'm the queen. Couldn't
Do
keep
you
it
like
in.
this? Because this is weird.
Yeah.
You are so beautiful.
Switched again.
To me. Can't you see?
Boop.
I booped her nose.
Oh, accidentally or on purpose?
No, on purpose.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought it'd be nice.
You're everything I've hoped for. You're everything. You are so beautiful.
Allie, you're too
beautiful.
Seems like both.
You're so effing loud. It's so disruptive. This is weird.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
What do you think about it?
I don't like it. It's just something that's supposed to be good for couples.
It's good for those 2 people. Not us.
Oh. Well, another beautiful experiment gone wrong.
I guess what it's about is mainly finding what that equivalent is for your relationship, right? Because those 2 people, it works for them. Their little awkward singing routine every single night. We just have to find the thing for our couples.
Yeah, we attempted to bring that into our houses, and it failed, I would say, 0 for 2 with us. But good for that happy couple.
I think a nightly fight.
Maybe
that's more in our realm.
That's the tradition that we can get behind, huh?
Yeah.
Quick break, back in a moment with your stories of times you encountered unexpected cash. If you win our Dough-lympics, we have a medal for you and tickets as well. We'd love to hear from you at 800-520-1067 on a Thrifty Thursday. Your stories. Will you win the Dough-lympics? You found money. You came across money. It was unexpected, and we'll get to that next.
KROQ Mile High Club. Our favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 6. Climb the Eiffel Tower. Wear a beret at the Louvre. Order some fast food in French.
Royale with cheese.
When you see Tame Impala in Paris.
This is a tasty burger.
Listen every hour from 9 to 6 for your shot to get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy of Columbia Records. KROQ Mile High Club Destination 6. Tame Impala in Paris.
Hey, this is Kevin Parker from Tame Impala. Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Visit calldowntown.com for a free case review.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. You can listen to us or watch us. We're streaming live on YouTube right now, and it's your chance to brag about the times you came across unexpected money. Getting real money is great. Getting money you expect is nice. But then every once in a while, there's the unexpected money that you stumbled upon. Or the
best.
duffel bag full of cash you found in the parking lot. Or maybe it was your own money that you forgot you had, and then you find it years later, and you go, whoa, it's like found money.
Did you hear about the person who was in a casino and then they looked down and saw one of those tickets, like those cash out tickets, and it was for $13,000?
Yeah, I saw that one.
And then they turned it in.
The dream. They turned it in.
They turned it in.
Oh,
and then
sucker.
they were like, oh, okay, thanks so much. Here's $50 just for turning it in.
Yeah.
I'm like, $50 for a loser.
Yeah, that should have been right in the pocket.
Exactly.
So the question we have for you in these Dough-lympic games is a time you came across unexpected dough in your life. And someone will score themselves unexpected tickets right now. 4-pack. FC Barcelona. Legends. Real Madrid. Legends happening. BMO Stadium on Sunday. We get you in. And all we're asking for is the times you came across unexpected money. And there's a million ways you could do it. And usually those are the ones you remember forever.
Yeah, 323 said they just got a court case that was settled through their family trust. It was a family trust battle. 6 months later, got the paperwork, and I got $88,000 from the profit. And that's fighting with your family. That's a pretty lengthy process, I would imagine, and very hard to deal with. But $88,000, worth it.
Mario on KROQ. Welcome to these Dough-lympic games. You came across unexpected dough. What happened?
Good morning. So I was a kid, and I was walking through a grocery store, and I saw this tweaky-looking guy, and he dropped a couple $1,000, and I made the mistake of grabbing it and giving it to my mom.
Oh.
Damn. Why? Why would you do that?
She handed it. I was probably 5 or 6, and then she handed it to the store manager.
Honesty,
and he
huh?
put it in his breast pocket, and that was it.
Yeah, that guy quit that job.
The store manager's like, thank you.
Out of here. You saw a tweaky guy drop it, like as if he was, like he dropped it accidentally, or had to get rid of some evidence.
Honestly, I mean, of what I can remember, it looked like he was paranoid, like he was maybe getting chased by someone.
That's always great.
And then he created even more paranoia. Someone stole my money. Yeah, that guy's day was probably so horrible after losing that.
It's my favorite. That's the dream, is that someone else goes through the hard work of planning the robbery. They do all of the hard work. They tunnel in. They get the bags of cash. And then when they're getting chased, that's when they throw it. And you just happen to be the guy walking by drinking your coffee going, whoa, it's money flying through the sky.
I know, you got to take it, right?
Yeah, you don't know. All right, well, that's we qualify as a entry in these Dough-lympic games. Let me say hi to Jordan on KROQ. Hi, Jordan. What happened to you? Welcome to KROQ. What's up?
Good morning. It's kind of a crazy coincidence, but every time I clean my room, I find a couple $100, and it's happened about 3 times. You'd think I'd clean my room more, but I still don't. It's like twice a year.
This is your money that you hide? Like you get cash, you're like, I better tuck that away for a rainy day, and then you forget where you hid it, and then you find it when you clean the room? Or do you think it's something else?
Oh, exactly. It's like birthday money from when I was visiting parents, and then I came back. I guess I put it somewhere and forgot about it.
That's the nice thing about living like that, because some people, they're really responsible. They get some money, they immediately got to go right to the bank and deposit this. But when you hide it somewhere in your room and then you find it 6 months later, it's like you got the gift all over again.
I know, and that's you, right?
Of course,
I mean, you
all the
just
time.
put things places or you forget about them, and then once you rummage, if you do a little rummaging, you're making money.
Yeah.
949 said that they scanned a QR code in Times Square that was on a billboard. It asked for my banking information, and I reluctantly put it in.
Wow.
1 month later, I got a mysterious text telling me to check my bank account, and I had been given $125. It turned out it was a movie promotion for a magician movie. It was the best risk I ever took.
Wow, that guy was willing to have his entire identity stolen. Got $125 for
totally worth it.
Now You See Me 3 or whatever. Let me say hi to Jim on KROQ. It's Found Dough. It's the Dough-lympics, not to be confused with the Olympics that we did earlier this week. And we're just going to keep doing these until we get officially sued by the Olympic Committee.
Until we're out of rhymes.
Hi, what's up, Jim? What happened to you?
Hey, I'm pretty good. How you doing?
Good. What's up?
I found $4,000 at a hotel casino at the Riverside in the restroom.
In the restroom?
In the restroom. So I like to take my dumps in the morning. So I went down to the restroom, went down to the stall, and
Start at the beginning. When do you like to take your dumps, Jim? I want to make sure everyone hears the details.
Well, I don't like to do it in the rooms, especially with the ladies there.
Dude, this is what Klein's talking about, the hotel lobby bathroom.
Unsung hero. So you go down to the hotel lobby bathroom.
Take your morning dump.
Take your morning dump because you don't want to ruin your hotel room. Got it. I'm with you so far. What happens?
Yes. And so then I went to a stall, sat down, looked down, saw an envelope, opened it up, $4,000 cash. So I got back up.
You got back up? You didn't take the dump?
No, I did not. No, because I found out and I was so excited that I froze up.
I know that move. All right, I get it.
And then you're $4,000 richer all day, but you feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel full.
Oh, don't worry. I eventually went, but I actually, I got up, looked around, and I didn't see anybody panicking. So, and I wasn't going to get it back to the casino. So,
yeah, that's one of those.
That's money you don't feel bad taking.
Right. Well, you don't know the situation, right? Was that someone that made that money? Was that someone that was?
But the fact that it's in an envelope,
it's also a bathroom.
That leads me to believe it's an employee that was transferring money or something. You know, moving money around. Like people who are gamblers don't just carry envelopes of cash like that, do they?
Sometimes if you cash out and you're getting enough, you can ask for an envelope. They'll give you an envelope. But it could have been bank. Who knows? Regardless, that's a nice fine. $4,000, not bad. Hey, Isaac, what happened to you? We're talking about the Dough-lympics. What's up? When do you dump? Let's start with that question.
Hey, good morning. So this wad of cash, I found it in the middle of Coachella in a huge crowd of people. And then hours later, I ran into a buddy, and he was all bummed out. And I said, what's wrong? He said, well, I lost all my cash. And it turned out to be the exact amount that I found.
Oh.
And
you said, sorry, I can't help you.
Oh, I don't know. Coachella, weird. And then you ran away.
No, I gave it back.
Oh, all these good people giving the money back. Wad of cash on the ground.
What
at Coachella.
horrible luck.
I think a lot of people go through life looking up or looking at their phone. I don't think enough people go through life looking down. That's where you find
just looking by your feet.
The wads of cash, the envelopes. Most of these unexpected dough moments happen when people were looking towards the ground, I believe. Jenny on KROQ, what happened to you?
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
I moved into my grandparents' home, and I was about to paint this armoire. Anyway, I pull out a drawer. For some reason, reach around behind where the drawer was, and I found a tube of gold coins.
Oh, that's such an old person thing to have, a hidden tube of gold coins.
Buy more tubes. You never know.
You got to buy the gold. How much was that worth? Did you ever go figure out what that's actually worth?
There were 8 coins, and they were about $1,000 each. So I did take them to my grandfather because he was in assisted living, and he was so grateful they gave me 2 of them.
Whoa.
So I got $2,000.
Not bad. Bet you pulled him out of your ear, too, because that's a grandfather move right there.
Man, you gave him back to him in the old folks'
Well,
home?
it's her parents. I mean, you can't steal from your own parents, but what a find
Sure
right
you
there.
can.
You feel guilty about it. Some people would feel guilty about it, I would think.
562 said, I started a new job at $80K salary, but the HR system listed me at $800,000.
Oh, my God.
Unfortunately, I told them, and
Why?
they fixed it before my first paycheck.
Some of these companies are so poorly run. For all you know, they could have paid you out at $800,000
for a year.
Never figured it out, and you could have just acted dumb. Be like, I thought it was a different tax code or something. Andrew, what happened to you? It's the Dough-lympics. What's up?
Hey, yeah. So me and my buddy, we were kids, probably in junior high. We found a credit card. It wasn't money, but we found a credit card, which I don't know if this is credit card fraud or not, but...
I'm going to assume it is before you go any further, but go ahead.
If you're
Doesn't
unsure, usually it is.
You found a credit card. Did you buy something on that card?
We were kids.
Yeah.
So we ended up finding the credit card, and, we're just horny little junior high kids. We ended up buying a 3-year subscription to Brazzers.com.
Cool.
Oh, money well spent. Meanwhile, some guy's getting divorced because his credit card statement comes back and his wife's like, what is this?
I lost the card. I lost it, all right? I don't even know where it is.
3 years of Brazzers. That's like I think that's the longest.
That's a commitment.
Yeah, that's like longer than most marriages.
They probably bought whatever the longest subscription is that you could buy at that point.
Hey, Lori, welcome to KROQ. We're talking about times you came across unexpected money, which is one of the greatest joys you can ever find in life, and that is why we are making that the theme of these Dough-lympic games. What happened to you?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
I found my biological father a few years back, and one day we were having lunch about a year into meeting, and he gave me a check for $50,000.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
So was he rich, or is he giving you his last dollars feeling guilty?
No, he had the money to spare and said it was just sitting and felt like giving it to me. I had no clue, though, that he had this type of money.
You were just thinking you were just having a regular lunch, and he goes, here you go, a little something for you, and you open up, it's a check for $50K?
Yeah.
What'd you spend it on?
I wish I had an exciting story for that, but probably bills.
Oh, man. Long lost rich relative, Klein. That is a success story.
I mean, it's like you go through your life without meeting your biological father, so you miss out on that. But then all of a sudden you finally meet, and he goes, hey,
all's forgiven.
Feel a little guilty. See if this check takes care of some of that guilt. Well, Allie, there's no shortage of stories on the phone. People love finding money, finding unexpected gold, checks, credit cards for porn, etc. We got a lot to talk about. come back and give away those tickets in a moment, award a medal for these Dough-lympic games. Congratulations, and keep your head toward the ground looking for that cash.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
It's amazing how much money people are finding all over the place. I had no idea until we started this conversation, even the stories we couldn't get on the air, including someone that went to a drive-through ATM and the person before them had just left $600 sitting right there in the ATM.
Cool.
That is unbelievable. And that person's probably so annoyed. They went, they got the money out, and they can't find it. They need it. I know
That's
I took out money.
you.
I feel like I've done that before. Now they won't even let you get your money until you take your card out or something, so like you're almost forced to not be an idiot.
Yeah, and it's like blinking lights, like, here, the money's here.
Yeah, I could definitely find a way, though.
818 has a great story. They said when they were in Vegas, one time they saw a car fleeing from the police, and in the middle of the intersection, they tossed a bag of money out the window, and everybody got out of their cars and was picking up money off the floor and in the air, trying to snatch it out of the air. I managed to get $800.
Oh. Man, it's nice. So many great stories here. Dave, we'll wrap it up with you, and then we have to give away these tickets and move on. Jake's got the official medal count. I know some people care about the actual Olympics, not these Dough-lympics. What's up, Dave? Hi, Dave.
First, when I was 5, my brother was 8. He vanished. Never saw him, never heard for him, and nothing. Just vanished. Fast forward 50 years. He dies and leaves my brother and I $100,000 each, and that was just last year.
Your dad vanished out of your life when you were 5 years old, and 50 years later he leaves you $100,000.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool lot of money, but I would rather have spent time with him. But hey, you know what? 100 G's is 100 G's.
Omar, as a guy who his dad also left him when he was very young, would you rather have the dad or the $100K?
100, the money for sure.
Yes, the money.
Yeah, F the dad stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you're over that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
but you never know. Maybe he'll still leave you something when he dies.
Holding out hope. Maybe all of a sudden you get a check.
Your mom will leave too and leave you $200K.
Yeah.
Maybe you get $100,000 unexpected money.
Yeah, 213 said, I found more money than anybody you've talked to. I'm getting $1 million in inheritance from a long-lost cousin.
That's unbelievable. Wow. I mean, that really is truly, that's the greatest. That is better than the lottery, I think. A relative you didn't even know you had, no relationship. So when they die,
You get invited to a reading of the will or a estate or whatever the crap.
Your name's in it, and you're like, wait, what? Are you serious? Because usually the fear is like they left you some stupid dinette set or some crap you're never going to use. All of a sudden, $100K, $1 million from a cousin. You had some long-lost cousin you didn't even know, and they were loaded.
It's also just nice to get paid from someone unexpected. 562, this isn't a lot of money, but it said once got a check in the mail for $1,100 from the L.A. County Jail for not letting me out of jail in a timely manner. So it's like, I love that.
That's the point of jail.
That is the point of jail. That's a good point. But if the guy was, allowed to be released and they screwed
you serve
up,
your time, and then
they go, sorry for those days you guys served, so we can't really give you the days back, so we'll just cut you a check.
Well, and I feel like there's so many situations where you feel like you were cheated on your time or your money, or especially with companies that are city-run or whatever. The fact that they acknowledged it and paid him is so, then you do kind of feel like you won the lottery, regardless of the amount that you got paid.
And there's obviously a million stories here we can't get to. But for the man that dumped out in the casino and found the $4,000
and froze up
in the envelope and froze up and never could take that dump, we are thinking about you right now. And we're going to give you the gold medal and these tickets so that you can enjoy yourself some football on Sunday. And with actual Olympics, here we go. It's your official medal count. I guess that means the U.S. won no medals since yesterday when the number was also 24.
Yeah, that's much sadder for the Winter Olympics.
Still 24.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. In less than 10 minutes, we get you on that standby boarding list, send you to go see Tame Impala in Paris, France, part of KROQ's Mile High Club. Need your name to put on this list, and then we got to give that trip away as we send listeners all around the world to see some of KROQ's greatest bands. That'll be coming up, as I said, in less than 10 minutes. But first, there's this, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Klein, we haven't talked about Shia LaBeouf enough, according to Pantyhose Greg, so let's get into the story that will not die this week. Shia getting his ass beat in New Orleans. It's Mardi Gras right now, so everyone's wasted and brawling and getting naked. And a half-naked Shia LaBeouf was seen getting hit in the face and pummeled by two people in the street, while other people looked on and recorded the whole thing. The guys, though, are saying that this was after he assaulted them and that Shia was the instigator. Their story is that he was on an extended bar crawl during Mardi Gras, and he
Who
was...
isn't?
I know, right?
Isn't that Mardi
Isn't
Gras?
every barn crawl extended during Mardi Gras? And I guess he's of Creole descent. I don't know if that makes any kind of difference. I think he's had alcoholism issues in the past and then claimed he was sober, but he was getting aggressive with somebody. He punched him. He got kicked out of the bar. He left, but then he came back later and seemed even more aggressive, and then that's the video that you've seen probably by now. He gets punched a few times, and then they were able to pin him down until the cops got there, but now he's awaiting a hearing, and he posted "Free Me" on his X account yesterday. So the legacy lives on. But according to Pantyhose Greg, he's just misunderstood.
Just a misunderstood guy. Pantyhose Greg just wants to have a one-on-one conversation with Shia LaBeouf, but I think Shia LaBeouf, who has run into Pantyhose Greg in the streets multiple times...
Well, I think Pantyhose Greg went to his house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So now he has like a restraining order against him.
He's a guy, if you make eye contact with him, there's going to be an altercation or interaction of some kind. He's got crazy eyes.
Who are we talking about, Pantyhose Greg or Shia?
Both, I think,
Both.
work, but I was referring to Shia LaBeouf. I
Right.
feel like if you get in his face or if you try and record him doing something...
Face, well, that's anybody.
You get in anyone's face, Allie. Yeah, I mean, no one's going to like that.
No, but I mean, if you're a big celebrity, you're used to people kind of coming up to you, taking pictures. People are in your face a lot. And I think most celebrities are pretty gracious about it because that's something you have to navigate when you're a celebrity. But I feel like for him, it just fuels his anger. I feel like it makes him so angry. There's been so many incidents of him getting aggressive with people.
He wants to be the bad boy. He's not as good as he was when he was in that movie Holes.
Or Transformers.
That's right. It's all gone downhill since then, Shia. Get it together.
He does have a good mustache, though. There's
Strong
a strong
stash.
mustache game. Okay, a sad update on the avalanche that happened near Tahoe earlier this week. They yesterday continued their search and they found 8 people dead. So this is now the deadliest avalanche in modern California history, according to the reports. They're still looking for one more person. So they were able to rescue 6 people. And then the other there were 9 more that were missing that they couldn't find. And of course, they said that this was not a resources issue. It was a weather issue. They were like, we have enough resources to get out there and look for them. It's just the fact that the weather is so bad, we can't properly look for them. So they kind of had to wait for these lulls in the weather to really track them down. So yeah, there's one more person they're still looking for, but a really tragic situation.
They claim that they should have never been out there because I didn't realize this because I always thought avalanches were unpredictable.
They were giving warnings.
But they said this is like there were multiple avalanche warnings that were given out prematurely to
probably one of the warnings I would very much take seriously.
Right.
Avalanche warning?
Right,
I feel like that's more than like wind advisory. Wind advisory, I'm like, get out of here.
I guess they know way more than we do, but they said that as a result, they shouldn't have really been there if they had paid attention to the warnings anyway, and that's always, it doesn't really matter after the fact, but it is sad to think that it was very preventable.
Yeah. So then we move on to another viral trend this year, which is people on TikTok coming up with commercial jingles. I do love that the jingle is back, and it has led to a jingle for our show, which I think has not disappointed. And I think if you can come up with a good jingle, there's no reason not to play it time and time again. But Hidden Valley Ranch, there it is.
It's just okay. Do-do-do. Climbing alley. It's just okay. Oh. Climbing alley. It's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
And that was originally from a Dr. Pepper, a woman who had come up with a jingle for Dr. Pepper. And now we have a Hidden Valley Ranch jingle. And this was another thing that started on TikTok and has been adopted. Now this person is working with Hidden Valley Ranch.
Oh. Hidden Valley Ranch. Sauce balls, they will find you. Hidden Valley Ranch will guide you. Hot wings, not without you. Hidden Valley Ranch.
So create a Klein Alley Show version of that.
Not an original, though. That's just a cover. So sadly,
but it's a great cover.
It's okay.
You want to hear what the sounds?
Sure.
Hidden Valley Ranch.
Oh, yeah. I hit it.
original
music.
ideas.
That's good stuff right there. All right, well, that's why we've asked you to help us come up with our podcast cover. It's a visual thing more than an audio thing. We'll do the audio. You just help us with the visual. We've gotten a lot of submissions yesterday since we announced it. Looking for the official logo or whatever.
We need help with the audio, too, by the way.
Well, the audio would be great if you could help us with that, because we're just putting up this dumb show. But, yes, appreciate all these submissions. Keep them coming. And if you need stuff from us, like pictures or high-res photos so that you can get to work, we'd appreciate it if humans win this instead of AI. But thank you for all the many submissions. One of these will be selected by, I think, within a week.
Yeah, there's definitely an AI versus human battle going on. They're like, please don't pick AI. I'm like, well, we don't want to.
No.
We don't just need churned out AI slop.
So if you want the details, go to our Instagram at Klein Alley Show and see how you can be a part of the fabric of this show. We give away your tickets, at least your spot on the standby boarding list. After Sugar Ray, be ready to call us at 800-520-1067. Caller 20, I'll be looking for you at 9 a.m. sharp, which is going to be in the middle of this song, get you on the standby boarding list and send you to Paris for Tame Impala.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, hell yeah. Welcome to your Prequend on a Thursday morning. KROQ Klein Alley Show, just after 9 o'clock. This hour, Gorillaz stopping by to hang out in the studio. They have a new album coming out any day now, and they'll be doing a little performance at the Palladium where they play that new album in its entirety. We'd love to get you into that show coming up later this hour and get to spend some time with Gorillaz in the KROQ studios. That'll be a lot of fun, and if you're not watching on YouTube, you can do that now. Give you plenty of heads-up time. They'll be in later this hour. Right now, though, let's go ahead and get someone on the standby boarding list, travel to Paris, and go see some Tame Impala. Caller 20 puts us on... Aliyah?
Hi, it's Aaliyah.
Damn it. I was 50-50 in my head.
You're not Aliyah?
You are the 20th caller. I will get your right name on the standby boarding list, and congratulations. Thank you. Hold on one second. If we call you back and I butcher your name again, be ready to pack your bags. You'll be heading to Paris to see Tame Impala. We're going to give that trip away early next week, but you got a chance starting now every hour all day long to get on that standby boarding list. And then you're as good as on the plane.
I feel like you should just pack a bag just to manifest. You know, manifestation bag. And I think people can do that all year round, actually.
I know they always say, like, have a go bag ready for, quote, natural disasters, or maybe you're super pregnant right now and you never know and you may have to run to the hospital. I think it's always good to have a bug-out bag ready to go, just in case you want.
Johnny said he had a hoe bag.
He's got his overnight bag, which is when he decides he's going to spend the night out. He's got to have a toothbrush and a pair of underwear, a condom or something. So I think having bags on the ready is always good advice in life, right?
Just have a lot of bags by the door.
A lot of bags always ready and
piled
by the door.
For different occasions.
Speaking of Johnny, I think he's going to be in here in a moment for some Johnny Doesn't Know. One question standing between you and glory. So if you'd like to join us for that, you can give us a call. We'll be right back with some Johnny Doesn't Know, a lightning round question at 800-520-1067. Join in on the fun that is Klein Alley Show, and we will be right back with that after this.
Klein Alley Show.
One dummy, one question. It's known as Johnny Doesn't Know on KROQ. And Johnny is back in the KROQ studios now. Very excited that Gorillaz will be here. Why are you so excited today? I know that you took a shower before the show and everything.
I took a shower, used deodorant and lotion today.
Johnny's using some new lotion. It stinks.
Strong
lotion. I don't know how many coats you're putting on your body, but it's too many coats, dude.
You two-faced. You guys all loved it off the air.
No, we said off the air. You smell. Listen, it's nothing.
You can smell when I come into a room now. You're like, wow.
Smell when you come into the neighborhood. It is powerful.
Oh, yeah.
It's Axe body spray adjacent. It's better smelling than that, but it's just as strong.
For the boss.
But, is that what it is? You're trying to smell nice for the boss?
Yeah, they said, hey, we don't like that Old Spice and Axe.
You gotta lotion up the ass?
I don't know what's worse in a workplace. You have to think about this for a second. The person that has a terrible natural smell like Jake, or the person that tries to cover up their smell with a, quote, good-smelling smell, but uses a lot of it.
There is a saleswoman who has a very strong perfume, and it is pungent, it's floral, and it pierces the nostrils.
Yeah.
And when you commit to something like that, and douse it on every single day.
Right.
I mean, that's something that person just is associated with now for the rest of their life. So Johnny has a choice that he can stay down this path or he can jump ship.
Right. So you got to be careful, Johnny, because once you become the guy that smells strongly like that smell, I mean, you want subtleties, I think. It's a powerful smell.
I think Vanessa has it perfect because she always smells good, but you don't know that she smells until you get within the vicinity.
How do you know what Vanessa smells like?
Because anytime she's like, if she comes into the room to let us know something and then she leaves, when she leaves, there's a waft, and it's a nice, pleasant waft.
It's a mix of chicken and alcohol.
I just smelled myself. I think it's just my hair.
Yeah, whatever
Oh,
you use
that's
in your
nice.
hair, it's nice. It's nice. We like it.
Subtle.
You smell great, Vanessa. That's what we're trying to say.
Thank you.
Not an HR problem.
Not too much. You know, we'll sniff you after the show again like we usually do, but, you know, it's just the right amount of smell.
But like sitting here, I smell Johnny strongly,
Right. Oh, yeah.
and that bothers me.
Before he came in, I could smell him. So, anyway, let's figure out if he knows one question. We give you some categories, and all you got to do is predict, will Johnny know or not know the answer to this question. It's time for Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
All right, Johnny, your categories today could include medical anomalies, metric conversions, intergalactic black holes, the royal family drama, or newspapers. Which one would you like to go with for your category? One question awaits.
Newspapers, please.
All right, let me say hi to Mikey. Mikey, welcome to KROQ, and all you got to do is predict, will Johnny know or not know the answer to a very simple question that I think most people would know. Hi, what's up, Mikey?
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Doing okay. Johnny has not done great since he stopped drinking. I don't think he's gotten one question right, to be honest, since he stopped drinking.
It's on a
but
downhill spiral since being sober.
Here we go. Here's the question. Johnny, if you were reading a section of the newspaper known as the obituaries, what would you be reading? Will Johnny know this, yes or no, Mikey?
Yeah, I'm drunk, so I'm going to have to say yes.
And you are drunk
He
right
will
now?
know. Yes.
Oh, okay.
What have you been drinking
No
this
judgment.
morning?
No judgment.
I'm not going to say on air what I'm drinking.
Okay, fair enough. I like the sound of that.
Interesting. Why can't you say?
He doesn't want to incriminate himself, Allie.
Well, if he's drunk, he's already admitting he's drunk.
That's true. Really shouldn't matter at this point.
Too much.
Okay.
I said too
All right,
much.
fair enough. This is going to turn quickly. You said he would know. Yes, you believe Johnny will know this.
He better know this.
All right, don't say anything else. So, Johnny, if you are reading the newspaper and you're in a section known as the obituaries, what are you reading? He says you will know this.
Well, first of all, I never read a newspaper, like, even growing up. That was just, like, way before my time.
All right, we figured that much.
Yeah. Like, I only got the Toys R Us and the Target section from the newspaper, because I could look at the toys and games and stuff.
Right, of course. The best section, everyone knows.
Yeah. I don't know what obituaries is. If I had to guess, I'm going to say it's like the job listings and stuff. Like, if you want to, like, if you're hiring or you're seeking a job,
You go to the obits?
you go to the obituaries.
Probably some open jobs there.
Yeah.
Talk
So
about
I think obituaries is there.
Okay. Mikey, you thought Johnny would know, and sadly, as you're learning now, and maybe you're not, because I don't know if you knew, but he is very, very wrong. So
Very sad resumes in the obituaries.
the saddest resume. All these people are available.
I need a drink.
All right, there you go. Well, good luck with that. Johnny,
What's an obituary?
is that really what
I
you...
can't believe you don't know what this is.
I don't read. I'm not a newspaper generation
Even
anymore.
if you don't know in the newspaper.
Yeah, they still exist now. They're just online now. I mean, you can still read obituaries, but you think that's open jobs?
Yeah. Like, how else would you find a job back in the day?
Right.
Unless you didn't know the person or you had an in already. Like, you had to go to the newspaper and be like, let me go check the obituaries really quick.
So if I were to say to you, could you write an obituary about Allie? What would you write?
Write a job listing about her?
What would it say?
I would just describe her job and what she does and
what is
pay.
that? What is that? What does she do?
She's a radio personality.
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
Yep.
Thanks.
Sorry? I don't know. What else? That's an all-encompassing job. I don't know.
All right. Fair
I'm
enough.
survived by my wife and child.
Obituaries, Johnny, are where you write about someone who has passed away. It's
they're writing about people who died?
It's
it's
the official announcement that someone is no longer with us.
Why would you put that in a paper, though? And why would it have
to
its
let
own
everyone know. But back then it was like
here you go.
Dolores was 79 years old and she had 6 grandkids and she loved playing with her hamsters.
But this is what TMZ's for now. TMZ says it before anybody.
You're famous.
Right. Yeah, and also it's still technically considered they still post obituaries. I just didn't know. You don't know the
John,
term.
you're thinking about the classifieds.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking.
Oh, it's the classifieds where you find jobs and stuff?
Yeah, and old cars and stuff.
Oh, it was like
Sex
Craigslist.
workers, yeah.
What? Oh,
All right,
sex workers.
We got to take a break. When we come back...
Hold on, we're just going to glaze over that? He said you could find sex workers in the newspaper.
Everyone knows that.
Why do you know that?
That's what I've heard. We got to take a break.
Can't get into it.
No time for
We heard
follow-up
what you
questions.
seen.
We got to go. Bye.
KROQ Mile High Club. Favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 6. Climb the Eiffel Tower. Wear a beret at the Louvre. Order some fast food in French.
Royale with cheese.
When you see Tame Impala in Paris.
This is a tasty burger.
Listen every hour from 9 to 6 for your shot to get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy of Columbia Records. KROQ Mile High Club Destination 6. Tame Impala in Paris.
Hey, this is Kevin Parker from Tame Impala. Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident or work injury? Text injury help to 40222 for a free case review.
Accidentally knocked out one of my kids' teeth yesterday.
Oh, damn.
It was not, first of all, a couple things. One, it was already a very...
How many members of your family have been injured by you?
Most of them.
And they're all women.
Yes, all. But that's not my choice. That's
Yeah,
just...
you broke your wife's wrist that one time.
I did not break...
And
the
then
suit-
you
your
pulled
kid's
the
arm?
arm, yeah.
The suitcase broke her wrist. I did break my one kid's arm accidentally.
And now you've knocked out another kid's tooth?
The tooth was very loose. It was almost coming out
It's always somebody else's fault,
It was
isn't it?
almost coming
I
out
swear at you now.
for the last
No
week.
wonder they're so angry.
All right, well, the tooth fell out, to be honest, when she was
Swore at you?
kissing me. When she didn't pick up her toys. When she was kissing me on the... I'm just letting you know how loose the tooth was. She went to kiss me on the cheek, and when she pushed her face against my cheek, sometimes she doesn't like to go too... she hurt. She says
You
my
sure
face...
she didn't hit the pig nose?
My face
that
hurt.
thing can
no.
knock out an eye.
Didn't... She didn't hit the pig nose. And then when she went to move her face, because my face is itchy because of the hair all over it, she turned it quickly, and then I think she may have banged her tooth on my chin, and then it boom came out. So she lost her tooth. And she was happy because it came out, and she was hoping for it to come out.
And how many of the family members are repulsed by kissing you?
All of them. That's the one common theme in my
Everyone
family.
kisses you and then goes,
The tooth falls out, tongue falls. So last night, she was demanding that excited that the tooth fairy was going to be stopping by.
I'm glad you changed from demanding to excited to try and sound like a good father.
And the other kid is like kind of wise to everything now, and she's like, "Hey, quickly, I want you guys to both write down her name and the word tooth." She wanted to get handwriting samples from my wife and I to make
Both
sure.
of you?
She wanted handwriting samples from us to make sure that there was no similarities in the handwriting that would be left on the note.
Oh, you guys leave notes from the Tooth Fairy? Not just money?
Yeah, I think I always just got money. I don't think I got personalized notes.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
fancy.
I thought a note
Fancy
would be. Well, you can see the note I wrote, but because of the handwriting sample, I had to try to write in cursive, which I haven't done in forever. So I attempted
Kind of creepy to write a note, actually.
Well, the note is not a well thought out note, Al. You can read what I wrote. I showed you a picture of it. I think it's been posted
Bring
on
me
our
another tooth or else.
I do
I'm
believe.
watching you.
I think I have left.
That's a good tooth.
yeah.
I think I have left previous notes that have said, "This is a great tooth for my collection. Thank you." This note.
Like she just goes home to her cave and is like, ah.
Well, the story's all out of whack, and I don't know what we've said before because I can't keep track of all the details. So now I'm trying to be real vague with it. So I just go like, I don't know. I don't know where they come from. I don't know what they leave. I don't know what they're into.
I do think there have been conflicting stories about the Tooth Fairy. Like Santa Claus, it's all very clear what Santa Claus
Everyone's
does.
on the up and up.
Mm-hmm, everything's
Tooth
clear.
Fairy,
it's like maybe she turns the tooth into a star. Maybe she hoards it. Maybe she gives it to another kid.
Right. Some people it's cash. Some people it's a silver dollar. Some people it's apparently I didn't realize this, but when the other kid had lost a tooth, she had gotten some sort of like I think an Amazon gift card because that's all I had in my wallet at the time, and so that's what she got. So the one today only got $2.
Oh.
And apparently, when she woke up, I woke up this morning even before I was up to them screaming because she was angry that her sister got a $25 Amazon gift card for a tooth, and she got $2.
$25 is a lot.
But that's all I had in my. I didn't have cash that time, so I didn't have anything, and I've
Should
already
have written an apology note from the Tooth Fairy saying, "I'll get you back
I owe you
next time."
$23 in Amazon credits. But the note I wrote, Allie, you tell me if you think that's a nice note or not, because I wrote that's my cursive. It's my first cursive writing. I haven't written in cursive since I don't know whenever you learn it. Third
Your
grade.
writing in regular print is impossible to read.
Yeah, cursive's probably better for
hold
me.
on, let me open this.
But
'cause I haven't really...
it's almost very Billy Madison-esque.
So this is how you tried to disguise your handwriting?
Yep, that's
Okay.
right. It's like a forged almost.
Should I read it?
You can read the note.
If you can.
Congrats on your tooth.
No, that's wrong. It doesn't say congrats on your tooth. That's wrong, Allie. It says congrats on your tooth. Not congrats on your tooth.
Thanks for the mate.
The note. She left a note to me.
There's way too many humps on this end.
Well, whatever. I haven't done it in a while. It says thanks for the note. Congrats on the tooth. Thanks for the note.
Maris, same cash.
Here's some cash.
Oh, got it. Do you not know how to do an S?
No, I do not. I do not know
any letters.
You definitely know how to do a K, because this just looks like a bunch of triangles put together.
I sadly learned in this process that I am illiterate.
Well, you also tried to draw a happy face, which I think is really cute.
Missing a tooth.
You did a happy face missing. Is this a
Right.
picture of her?
That is a picture of her.
It's a picture of him when his thing falls out.
That's a picture of me.
Okay.
So total colossal fail on all fronts, and then immediately
It looks like with the T, you also made a few different choices with cursive. I think
Yeah.
you draw a J. You drew a J, an F, and a T.
that's supposed to be. I didn't know how to spell fairy, so I just wrote TF to sign from the Tooth Fairy. But
You should have said Tooth Fairy.
the Tooth Fairy. And congrats to all. And if you need any help from me, I'm more than happy to come to your house at some night and drop something under your pillow as well. Gorillaz in our studio in moments on KROQ.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
About 20 minutes gets you on the standby boarding list yet again so that you can go see Tame Impala in Paris. A lot of people are demanding that trip. It's destination number 6 of KROQ's Mile High Club. And between now and then, we've got to hang out with Gorillaz. And they got so much going on right now. Not only the new album and the House of Kong exhibit, which is opening in Los Angeles next week, but
SNL, I think they're going to be doing soon.
first time ever, too, on SNL, which is crazy. They are sharing the honors with Ryan Gosling. So they got that to look forward to. It's all happening. And, of course, their first appearance, I believe, on Klein Alley Show.
Yeah, if I had to share the camera with Ryan Gosling, I'd be very happy that it was an animated version of myself.
God damn, that's got to be tough. I would be rooting so hard for the ugliest host possible. Oh, I'm going on. Who's the ugly host? Bring in one of the uggos.
Come on, Buscemi.
It's got to be Buscemi, please. It's Gosling. God damn it. So anyway, they got lots happening in the world of all things Gorillaz, and we'll be stopping into the KROQ studios in mere moments, depending on how LA traffic treats them this morning. So we have that to look forward to, and then we have tickets to give you to go to their show at the Palladium, which is happening. They got 2 shows, 22nd, 23rd, and they'll be playing the entire new album, The Mountain, in its entirety performed live.
Klein, I have a quick question before they get here. You're a very generous person.
Thank you.
I like to think. I mean, you just gave a $25 Amazon gift card to your kid for losing a tooth.
That was because I was lazy and didn't have smaller stuff, and the handful of change I left one time didn't go over well.
I wonder what you would do in this situation. I got a phone call from my mother last night who said that a family member of ours is in a bit of a bind and could use some money. And the amount of money was, I thought, a pretty great amount. And it was I need it next day.
Was it 4 figures?
Yes.
4 figures?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It was $4,000.
Whoa.
Whoa.
$4,200 specifically.
Medical emergency?
No.
Oh.
Not an emergency, but
Super Bowl
needed
ticket?
needed next day. Not Super Bowl ticket.
That's Jake's move.
For next year.
Hold on. $4,000, not an emergency? If it's not an emergency, why are you hitting up a relative for money at all? That seems like an emergency-only situation.
Well, and this is one of my mother's siblings. So this is an adult, that is a functioning adult.
This is your aunt.
This is my aunt who has
So you guys close?
Well, we were close for a while because when I lived in San Francisco, I lived in her place.
For free? For how long?
I lived there for 3 years, 4 years.
You paid her?
Oh.
Yeah, I
paid her
I
rent.
lived in a little apartment underneath her place, and I paid. She gave me a good discount too, $600 a month to stay in her little 1-bedroom apartment in a nice area too.
In Frisco?
Yeah, in the Noe Valley, which is a nice area.
So she probably realized, this person owes me one. I'll make a note of it. Sometime down the line, I'm going to need this favor repaid. Now she's cashing in.
So I was unsure whether I should say yes to this because she promises to pay me back. However, she also owes some money to other family members that she has not paid back. And I'm starting.
Are the other amounts significant, like the $4,000?
I don't know. I know that there was money borrowed and there was a promise to pay it back, but it hasn't been able to happen yet. Her plan is that she's selling her house and moving into like a condo or something.
Right.
But she hasn't sold the house yet, but she has to make a security deposit plus first month's rent on this new place. She doesn't have all that right now because the money's all tied up in the house.
She claims that the money's coming because she can sell the house. And usually when someone hits you up to borrow, if they come up with don't worry, I got a plan. Remember, Omar loaned that AC guy some money, and he thought the guy was on the up and up, and the guy screwed him.
Right.
Totally
screwed him good.
Yeah. But if I were to say yes, and then for some reason the housing market crashes... and there's no ability to sell the house, then I have no money.
There's no coming back from this, and you have to understand, and this is what I think Mr. Wonderful used to say about loaning money to relatives specifically, is assume you will never see it again.
I can't do that.
Well, you have to. Allie almost just threw up.
Sorry. Assume I'm never going to see that again. I can't.
You have
I just paid for the vet bill for my cat.
Well, you got to say that I can't. Right now, times be tough. You're doing the IVF. That ain't cheap. You got a lot of things going on right now.
There's a lot of expenses.
I'd love to help you. I can't right now because.
Then I'm the one responsible for leaving her out on the street.
Nah, she'll find someone else. Maybe
you think she's just? You think I'm? What number do you think I am then on the ask list?
I would imagine you're El Cheapo. You're pretty low on the
Why
list.
don't you let her stay at your house?
Yeah, why don't you invite her to stay with you?
She doesn't live here.
Well, so she moves down. See, that lives with you. You can live under that staircase in that little panic room you have, right?
You can live in my Harry Potter staircase.
I got some fish heads for you.
All right, I'll tell her
great.
that. Thanks for the advice, guys.
Guys, I'm excited about this, but in a moment, these gentlemen have made it from the other side of the pond to hang out with us in the KROQ studios. Get ready for Gorillaz next on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
Exciting to welcome into the KROQ studios right now Damon, Jamie, creators of Gorillaz. They are here right now. Gorillaz, obviously, on KROQ. We got new music to listen to, a new album, a House of Kong to talk about, SNL appearances. So much to get into. Welcome back to KROQ, boys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I was just saying, the first time I came here, believe was 1991.
Are you one of those people that can remember years and months? Like you've got this Rolodex?
Not specifically. I can remember when I started this whole affair. Fiasco.
Fond memories to look back on.
Yeah, but you remember this place. Does it still smell the same?
I do
still smell the same as it did in 91?
No, it smells cleaner.
Oh, wow.
Slightly
That's
cleaner.
the asbestos.
But I think the world's become slightly more sanitized.
Yeah.
Well, I think our last location had black mold.
That's
so
true.
We do have a new building
but
now.
KROQ was always like the destination for anyone from England, back in those days.
That still is. Let's keep telling ourselves that, right? Okay, great. That's why we're here. Congratulations, guys. The Mountain, which is out on February 27th, which is strange because I think the album was officially done back in June, I believe.
Yeah.
So you've been sitting with it for a long time before the general public gets to consume it. Does that give you time to second-guess stuff, or no? You're just moving on?
It gives him time to rehearse for all the live shows that are coming.
That doesn't take that long.
Doesn't it?
No.
What about the rest of the band who have to learn all the songs?
No. We actually played it last summer, which was really exciting in London. So no one was allowed to bring phones or know what they were going to see. So that was great, and we're going to play it again at the
Palladium.
The Palladium.
Yeah, 2 nights there. We got tickets to give away. At some point, we're going to do that while you guys are here, so you get to give away some tickets to that show at the Palladium, where they'll get to hear the entire album.
And then we'll come back and play bigger places in the autumn.
Well, the album is going to be performed from start to finish, but also there is an entire video that is hand-drawn that goes with the album. Is that going to be... I'm assuming that's going to be incorporated into the performance as well?
To to all Gorillaz fans out there, there's been no visuals really accompanying any of the releases because we've been waiting to finish this 8.5 or 8 minutes, something like that. It's a film. It's hand drawn. It goes back to the techniques they used in the 60s in animation. So it's absolutely stunning. And
zero AI involved.
Zero.
No AI.
There will always be zero AI. I mean, we didn't use computers.
At all? Not even computers?
Well, I mean, you have to put things together in the end through a computer, but it was all drawn on paper and stuff.
It's incredible.
Which is, the backgrounds are painted.
Hand-painted backgrounds. It was just, wanted to go back to the golden era of animated movies and, referencing things like The Jungle Book or 101 Dalmatians or just, that period of animation,
Brilliant.
which was beautifully done.
Those
by
animation
people,
cells.
made by humans.
Right.
That's what I'm
I know that
about.
there's this very anti-AI, and I understand why. It's either of you admit that you've never used AI once, not even to check a mole or anything?
Oh my goodness, I'll never do it. Something like that. Firstly, I don't have a
Check a mole.
You upload a mole and say, "Is this weird looking?"
Is this cancer? And then
exactly,
the AI
and AI
goes,
can tell you.
maybe.
I really, really recommend
The
anyone
AI says,
listening
"Go to the doctor and find
not self-diagnose through the internet." It's
Bad news.
I just think it so quickly ends up in something very worrying.
Well, we're not saying I've played around with it to see what it's capable of.
I don't have a telephone.
Just doesn't excite me.
You don't even have a cell phone?
No, I don't have anything like
How
that.
do people get a hold of you?
Carrier pigeon.
Cool.
They have to contact people who know me, or I've got a phone at home, like
a landline.
A landline. That's what they call it.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
So
That's
then,
crazy.
hold on, because you guys are traveling all the time. You travel all over the world, and I feel like I'm so dependent on my phone when I'm traveling for Google Translate or for even plane tickets and things like that. How do you even get
I can talk to
around?
people through emails.
You have an iPad.
I do have an iPad.
You don't have apps on your iPad apart from
I
music.
don't carry it around with me during the day, though.
Gorillas are almost Amish, is what we're learning today on the
Wow,
show. That's
cool.
incredible. That's really
I am
incredible.
half Amish.
That's correct. Now we learned.
Actually, on my dad's side, my grandparents were Quakers, so
You have it
It's in your
you.
blood.
I have it in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
This album, which we want to talk about, we're going to listen to Orange County in a moment on KROQ, is an interesting album because it's easy to say it's about death, and you guys were very much inspired by the country of India, but you had personal stuff going on. Although it's not a down, sad death album, it's actually, believe it or not, I guess a feel-good death album, if you could think of it. And you have dead people that are on the album as well, which is kind of incredible to think that you're able to resurrect all these people, because that's always the theory, is you're never really dead if you're still creating stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I just felt they needed to be part of this because, it's kind of weird kind of meditating on this subject and not bringing in everyone, And so we went through all the recordings we had to try and find anything that hadn't been used. Some of them, the engineers at the time, have been very tidy and they cut everything. So, but the more messy engineers had left all this wonderful stuff, And we found so much. And just work with it. Didn't no real kind of agenda. Just sort of see if we can do something with it, and sew it into our tapestry.
It's incredible. And we're going to listen to one of the singles from the album in a moment. Of course, we're going to send you to go to the Palladium. If you'd like to go to the show, you can call us now at 800-520-1067. Shows on the 22nd and 23rd. Exclusive chance to see the new album, The Mountain, performed live in full, in its entirety. And we'll do that after this quick break with more Gorillaz next on KROQ. Orange County by Gorillaz on KROQ. Gorillaz in our studio right now. That is on the brand new album, which comes out soon enough, guys. It's been a while, but we're waiting for it. February 27th, The Mountain. And probably the most whistling ever on a... It's
a lot of whistling.
It's a lot of whistling on a song about death, or an album about death. But Orange County, inspired by Orange County right here in Southern California.
County, yeah, originally I was going to do this tune with Peso Pluma, who has a studio in Orange County. So I came over last January, came over to Orange County. It didn't work out. Not everything ever works out, no reflection on anyone. It's just the way, it's a process,
But you kept it, but it gave the song a name.
Gave the song a name, yeah. Gave the song, I like how sort of oblique that name is in context.
people.
And then how did the House of Kong concept come together? I mean, obviously it's really cool having this art installation. Is this, Jamie, just an opportunity to clear out your garage, just get some old
Something like
drawings
that.
back in?
Well, we felt it was necessary to do something for the 25th anniversary, and that idea was suggested, but I think both me and Damon, we don't do nostalgia too well.
We find it very problematic.
Nostalgia?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we're going forwards.
Because also it's connected to a kind of politics and it's quite autocratic nostalgia. It's sort of...
My wife and I
It's
actually argue about
not looking
this.
forward,
Yeah.
and it creates its own kind of sort of atmosphere around it, and people use that all the time to do bad things.
Right.
Well, we've romanticized it.
Yeah, but the fans...
People, no,
right.
it's got nothing to... But it's a distraction, nostalgia.
Sure.
But so having said that, we decided we worked with a company who we worked with a lot called Swear, who suggested a way of doing it that we found really interesting. And then we got involved. And the exhibition's not what you would expect. It's not just a regular exhibition. Something happens when you're in the exhibition, and it takes you to a... It's a bit like
there's a moment
Narnia,
where you
know,
sort
through
of
the
feel
wardrobe.
like you're with the characters. That's what I got from it last time.
It's happening February 26th through March 19th, Rolling Greens, downtown L.A., and details and tickets at houseofkong.gorillas.com. I know we gave away a bunch of those tickets when they first announced it, so we're very lucky to be living in Southern California where you have access to this. And then we've got tickets right now that you guys get to give to a listener in Orange County that would like to see you at the Palladium, so we will let you do the honors. And this is a fan of yours by the name of Melissa, calling from Huntington Beach. Melissa, you're on with Gorillas.
Good morning from Huntington Beach, Orange County.
Good morning. How you doing?
Thank you guys so much.
You will be at their show at the Palladium, so just don't yell out any requests because they're going to do the album from the beginning. So enough with just don't yell out stuff like Clint Eastwood, okay?
I'm so excited. This is awesome. Thank you guys so much.
It was a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you.
That is
You too.
That is Melissa, a listener of yours from right here in Southern California. And a ton of positive stuff coming through about that song, people that have heard that for the first time. I heard Gorillaz for the first time on KROQ, heard Blur for the first time on KROQ, and to hear a new song on KROQ again all these years later, it's incredible, feels full circle for me. That's a listener from the 818 who's writing in to thank you guys for being here. The album, which will be out again soon enough, it's been many months since it's been done. And as always, we like to wrap up things here at KROQ by asking you not one, but two epic questions. These are questions that maybe have no answer, but if anyone could come up with them, it's you guys.
Two epic questions.
Damon, Jamie, creators, Gorillaz in our studio. Allie, give them with epic question number one. Hit them.
Who would win in a fight? Gorillaz the band or an actual gorilla? If they were to go at it.
I mean, if a gorilla was in the cartoon, maybe the band, but outside of the cartoon world,
I'm going to go with a real gorilla.
Yeah. That is a correct answer, guys.
Oh, it was a correct one, was it?
Yeah, you got it right.
Do I get a prize?
You get a prize.
You get tickets to your own show.
Can I get
Congrats.
tickets to the gorilla show?
You get
Yes.
20% off House of Kong. Congratulations. Speaking of tickets, question number two, epic question number two. If the Gallagher brothers were to ask you for free tickets to one of your shows,
Of course.
would you give them the free tickets or would you charge them full price?
Give them free tickets, of course.
I would always give them the free tickets. KROQ was the only time that Blur and Oasis were ever on the same stage. It was at the Weenie Roast, and it was a rotating stage.
That's why we had to
brought
create
us
the
together.
rotating stage, because if it didn't rotate, we thought you guys would fight. So we had to rotate it, so you guys kept away from each other. That was the plan. This is the real second question. That was not it. You're going to be on SNL for the first time ever. This is very exciting. Who do you believe is the funniest SNL cast member of all times?
John Belushi.
Wow.
Belushi.
Interesting
It's a good call.
choice.
How about-
I mean,
I can have more than one. Or
Sure, you can say a few.
Belushi, Aykroyd, Bill Murray.
That's your genre. Everyone said whatever genre they grew up with. That's the early days.
Yeah, and I don't.
I think Chappelle was amazing when he first started.
yeah, he was. He
maybe
was so
that-
very
that-
different.
maybe that for me and Andy Kaufman.
All right. Well, there you have it, guys. Gorillaz, thanks for stopping by KROQ. You're always welcome here at the Mountain out February 27th. We will, of course, keep supporting, keep playing the shows at the Palladium. If you're going, you're very jealous of you. It's going to be a night you'll never forget. And we got lots more to get into. Thank you, gentlemen, for all the music over all the years and all the memories, and we appreciate you.
Thanks. Thanks for having us.
KROQ continues with more show after this.
KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, good morning. Welcome to your just after 10 o'clock. Well, we're running behind. That's understandable. Gorillaz stopping by to hang out, which is always cool. KROQ, some of the bands we've played over the years many, many times. To get them in the flesh is always nice and always appreciated. So support Gorillaz, and we've passed along all of your well wishes to the band, and they've seen everything that you've sent through. The finest virtual band that ever was and ever will be. We've got lots to get to this hour, including a look at what's going on in the world with your A.D.D news. Excuse me. Sorry, I was saving that burp. I didn't want to do it during the interview and come across as unprofessional with Gorillaz in here. So we will get into your A.D.D news and more. In fact, hold on. Let's do this one now. And then we've got lots to get to this hour as we are live again with you through 11 a.m. on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
KROQ. Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show with everything else happening around here. Forgot to mention, caller 20 right now, 800-520-1067. We do owe you a spot on the standby boarding list so that you can go to Paris and see some Tame Impala. That is destination number 6. It's KROQ's Mile High Club, and apologies, running all behind. Gorillaz were heading over here, hit some traffic, shocker, and then they made it here, but it threw us off. Regardless, I'm now down one coat.
Klein gave his coat to Jamie.
Yeah, from the Gorillaz. He liked my coat.
He said, that's a really great jacket. And then Klein said, you can have the jacket.
That bomber jacket?
Yep.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
it's
gave
gone.
it away to Jamie Hewlett.
I thought you had like 5 of those, though.
No, it's the same one. It's just the same one.
And he took it?
Yeah,
he
he
took
did.
it. He took it and wore it out of here.
And I thought he was taking off his jacket to give it to
That's
you.
what
And
I
he was
thought.
like, I can't give you this jacket, but thank you for this one.
Are you serious? That's hilarious.
It was great.
That's amazing.
And it's Klein's only not black jacket.
Do you have a picture with him wearing it?
Yeah, I think the picture we just took together is him wearing my coat.
His wearing it? Oh, that's great.
And it's
Love
gone.
that.
I don't have it anymore.
Do you have anything in the pockets?
I think I had.
I think you did check the pockets.
I think I think I do have something in the pocket.
You probably have at least a couple gummies in there.
I definitely have a joint in there
those
somewhere.
Amazon gift cards for your kids.
So anyway, I'm down. That interview just cost me a jacket. One of my favorite jackets. I can't believe he took it.
Yeah.
Wait. Like, why would you offer it up?
Because Klein's Klein.
He said,
I don't know. Do you want tickets to something? Do you want my jacket? Do you want my shoes?
He said that's a
Tell
great.
me you're unhappy.
He said that's a great jacket.
Most people would say, "Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I like it too."
Yeah, I said thank you.
He
and
said,
then
do you like it? It's yours.
No, it's not what happened.
Yes, you did.
It's not what happened.
And then he
Allie.
said, for reals?
Can I have your shirt too?
He said,
I tried to offer up my clothing.
I
They
like
declined.
I like the jacket. I said thank you, and then he goes, "This really is a nice jacket."
He
I
said it's a nice color green. He liked that green.
And then I go, "Thank you, I agree." And then there was a third compliment. He goes, "Let me see that." He really seemed interested in the jacket. So I said, "You want it?" Thinking he would go, "No, I'm not taking your jacket."
Right.
Why would I take your jacket? I was wearing the thing. The thing's warm. I mean, I was wearing it.
Yeah, but
And
then he was like, are you really giving me this jacket?
Yeah.
That's so nice of you.
Dude,
Thank
that's
you
cool.
so much.
And I said, well, I guess you could have it, but
Well, also, I feel like rock stars are used to having free clothes given to them, but not by people that were just wearing the
But
clothes.
then he took off his jacket. I thought we were doing one of those jersey swap
Swapsies.
things. Like,
and then he just put that one on the floor and put on your jacket.
yeah, he took my jacket.
Coldest day of the year.
Yeah, wore it out of here.
Now you got nothing. It's
No,
going to rain soon.
I got and my rain jacket. Gorillaz just stole my raincoat.
Oh, man.
Klein, I will have you know, I just walked him outside. He loved that jacket. He told me to tell you,
threw it
thank you
away.
so much for that man's jacket.
Thank you so much for that man's jacket. Doesn't remember my name? I just gave him the goddamn jacket off
He's
my
very
back.
thankful, though.
You didn't say that's Klein. You just said, no worries.
Is he
He's a
gonna-
nobody.
Is he going to wear that jacket anywhere like public?
Maybe he'll wear it at the Palladium.
Wear it on SNL or something?
Yeah, he was wearing it out to the rain on
Oh,
mid-Wilshire.
I wish I could.
Yeah, 424 said it's already pouring balls out.
Jesus Christ, man. It's my raincoat jacket. I got no jacket now.
818. That's awesome, Klein. Worth a brag moment. That's a story forever that you gave him your jacket.
I can't believe he left with my jacket. I'm shocked.
It's a video of the whole thing. I'll post it
I
right
thought
now.
we were doing like a bit. I thought it was
The best thing is that he doesn't know your name. He's just that guy.
That man's coat.
jacket.
I thought it was a bit.
Hopefully he remembers what station he was just on.
I don't think so.
At that station.
That guy from that station gave me that jacket.
From that station gave me this jacket. Well, I hope he wears it for a long time. I look forward to seeing. Maybe
It's very vulnerable to wear somebody else's clothing. It smells like them.
I'm shocked. I mean, it
fits him great.
It says a lot about the way the gorillas look at me that I'm not a grossy like you. But
Wait.
guy put on.
I just didn't have things that really would have fit them in this moment.
Well, regardless. Anyway, gorillas have just left the studio wearing my jacket.
Okay. The jacket didn't look that great on you to begin with.
I know it didn't. I know.
It's
it
just those
didn't.
little tassels, they were too
Hey,
big.
it looked better on. I saw it as soon as the guy put it on. I go, that's how that thing's
It looked
supposed to
cool
look.
on him.
Right.
It just looked like weird on
He
you.
looked like the guy when I bought the thing and saw the guy wearing it online. Oh, that looks cool. I'll buy that.
Yeah, with the
and
cool
then
hat on.
It didn't look cool on me, and then he put it on. It looked cool again because of a rock star wearing it.
So there you go.
Well, anyway, let's give you some tickets. Hey, Tatiana.
Oh, my God, Sweet Dibbit.
Sweet Dibbits, I don't have a jacket for you, but I do have a spot for you on the standby.
You want Klein's T-shirt?
You want my
You
shirt?
want it? It's yours.
It's a fire sale.
You want a shirt from that guy?
Hold on.
Take it off.
Tatiana, you were going to get yourself some tickets, at least on a standby boarding list, to go see Tame Impala in Paris, France. Hold on one second, all right?
Give her a shoe. One shoe.
Yeah, if you win the trip, I'll give you some of my clothing to wear on the trip, all right? Because apparently that's what we're doing now. All right, we got to take a quick break. We got more show to get to after this, and your ADD news the second we're back from this. Unbelievable. What a fun morning with Gorillaz. Johnny, you filmed that whole jacket exchange thing? Oh, you did. Johnny's posting it. All right, you can see what happened. You can see how Klein lost a coat to Gorillaz. That's going up on the Instagram at Klein Alley Show. All right, back in a moment.
KROQ Mile High Club. Our favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 6. Climb the Eiffel Tower. Wear a beret at the Louvre. Order some fast food in French.
Royale with cheese.
When you see Tame Impala in Paris.
This is a tasty burger.
Listen every hour from 9 to 6 for your shot to get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy of Columbia Records. KROQ Mile High Club Destination 6. Tame Impala in Paris.
Hey, this is Kevin Parker from Tame Impala. Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ.
Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Visit calldowntown.com for a free case review.
Klein Alley Show. Good morning. Welcome to your Thursday. I'll get into your ADD news in just a moment. And if you need some inspiration, forget about that song for a moment and listen to this, Allie.
Hi, Klein Alley. Just wanted to let you guys know I hit an Odo accomplishment.
Ooh.
My car now has 50,000 miles on it.
Woo!
50,000 miles on it.
Not a funny Odo accomplishment, but 50K is a real one. And if you've been driving that car since it had no miles on it, that is something you can be proud of.
So you admit that that's an accomplishment.
It's not. Listen.
I'm about to hit my first thou.
Listen, Allie, once again, the funny ones are the ones that matter. The people that send the Odo accomplishments because they got 6969 or whatever, 1067. Those are funny ones. The real ones, like the 50K, 100K, those matter to people, but really they only matter to you and your car. They don't really matter to others.
Yeah, no, it just matters when you look at it and you go, and then you move on with your day. But it's worth sharing.
But Allie gets so mad when she feels like she misses an Odo accomplishment, when she misses that number. She forgets to look down.
50,001, I'd be so mad.
Oh, yeah.
50,000 miles on it. Just thought Allie would appreciate that. Dedicated to you guys. I've listened to at least 25,000 of those miles to your guys' show.
Wow.
So here's to 50,000 miles more and more Klein Alley Show.
25,000 miles of that he spent listening to our show. God bless that man and his Odo accomplishment. I don't care about him, but if you achieve an Odo accomplishment today, no matter how insignificant it may be, please take a picture and send it to Allie or tag Klein Alley Show because she enjoys all of them. Sometimes I'll see her looking at her phone. She'll go, "Oh my God!" I go, "What happened?" She'll go,
2468.
"Guy hit a 2468. Guy hit a 2468."
Pretty cool.
It doesn't matter
Multiples
to anyone.
Of 3, just as exciting.
Except that woman right there, the Odo Queen, with your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
If a tree falls in Disneyland and no one's there to sue them, did it ever really happen?
No, that's the key. You
It's
want to have
the
the
age-old question.
tree fall on you at Disneyland. That way you get the cut the line with the handicap
I
placard.
know. I do wonder what Disney is going to offer for this couple. Earlier this week, this happened when the weather was particularly bad. A tree fell in the park and onto a couple that was visiting from Vegas. And anytime it rains, I think, man, the lines at Disneyland are probably so great right now. I know half the rides are probably closed down, and I'm sure any family that visited from like Nebraska or something is like, oh, damn it, we flew all the way here for this, but these are the days that we're park hopping, so we're park hopping. But this couple had sat down at a table to take pictures, and this giant ficus fell onto them, and then the husband heroically lifted the branches of the tree to free his wife from the vicious grip of the ficus. They were treated for minor injuries, and they are okay, didn't need to go to the hospital or anything, and they said they still plan to go back to the park in June. But I would imagine,
get that sweet lawsuit
and
money.
every weekend
Right.
otherwise.
We'll be coming back again soon to pick up our oversized check
Don't
for pain
worry.
and suffering.
We're not deterred. But what
Ficus.
would you give everybody? Like, give them a free year at Disneyland? What do you?
A ficus is not even a real tree.
It looked pretty big.
Really?
What do you mean a ficus isn't a real tree?
Ficus is like, isn't that like?
It does have weak branches.
Yeah, it's like weak stuff. It's not like it's like an oak tree.
It's like you of trees.
Yeah, it's like
It is.
if I was a tree,
You're
I'd be a
ficus.
ficus. It's,
Yeah.
like, it's not going to hurt you. It's
And
like
it has
annoying.
like a lot of extra leaves. Like,
Yeah, you
it's
just-
just kind of too hairy.
Just push it away. Hey, get out of here, ficus. It's not like a real tree.
Well, if a tree falls on you and you only have minor injuries, then it was a weak ass tree. But still, it's a tree falling on you. That's still their fault, right? Unless it's
Their
circumstances beyond their control, because
I mean, it's wind related. Yes, technically, I guess Disney would be held accountable. They're probably going to say to them, hey, why don't you take this merch basket and a couple of free tickets and sign something that says you won't come after us legally? And these guys are probably going to reach out and lawyer up.
or do you think in your mind,
this is a pretty big
what am
ass
I going to
tree, dude.
ask? It is a large tree.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does have those kind of smaller branches, but it's a pretty sizable tree.
I'm only going to go to Disney now when it's windy, and I'm going to sit near all the trees and hope that I can replicate this.
And you'll realize you sat there for 3 hours and it's a fake tree.
Yeah, damn it. This is part of that new Tahoe Bayou
country.
ride. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, they're going to offer them something because that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Now, but what do they deserve for this? No one was hurt? You move on with your
Minor
day.
injuries.
Minor?
I bet there was none, and they're like, let's go with minor.
know.
Minor
Yeah,
injuries.
but you know, you really feel the pain like 3 days after. So give them some time, and they're going to come
Once
back
you have a
to
chance to
Disney with,
talk to your lawyer.
Exactly,
And
right,
you can
yeah.
come up with your actual injuries.
They're going to have that PTS tree where they can't be near
Oh,
trees
no.
again. Allie.
like, see what you did there? Oh.
that?
Fike off with that joke.
Sue me for that joke. Go ahead.
All right, Peter Greene's cause of death has been revealed. This is the actor from Pulp Fiction and The Mask. He died in December of last year in his house, in his little home in New York City, and he was 60 years old. And then there was not a lot of information at the time about how he died. Now they're saying it was an accidental shooting. An accidental gunshot wound to his left axilla with an injury of the brachial artery. And they said it was an accident. But I guess, and I didn't know this, but I guess he's had quite a history with mental health, and he had a suicide attempt like way back in the 90s and struggled with addiction and things like that. And he was scheduled to have a benign tumor removed from his lung that same day. But I think it's wild that they're just already saying accidental. How is that accident? Like the amount of real accidental shootings that take place isn't that many.
Yeah, but they do the research. They look at the scene and they go, this clearly was not attempted. Guy didn't try to take his own life. He was trying to, I don't
So
know.
he was just alone in his condo with a gun?
Maybe he was trying to shoot off the tumor before he had to go to that thing. I don't know.
I hate going to the doctor. I'm just going to shoot this off.
I don't know. It seems like the kind of thought I would have.
As a grown-ass ficus man.
Yeah, I didn't know who this guy was by name, but I, of course, see his picture.
Yeah, you know his face,
Yeah,
for
I remember
sure.
that guy. He wasn't the gimp in Pulp Fiction, but he was the guy that had the gimp, right?
Yep.
That was his
I
gimp.
believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know him real well.
It was a beautiful tribute.
Yeah.
Well said.
That was the guy that had the gimp.
We then go to the Olympics, and a reporter from Australia that was reporting on the Olympics and appeared to be drunk during the newscast. She has already apologized, saying that you should not drink in high altitudes, but this was just part of her report.
The price of coffee over here is actually fine. It's more the price of coffee in the US that we are going to have to get used to. I'm not sure about the iguanas. Where are we going with that one? But anyway, let's get into today's sport because there is plenty happening back home. we're going to start off with some actual Brisbane Broncos gearing from the actually their trip to the US, the UK rather, because Reece Walsh has stolen the show. Whoa. He, of course, did that in the last year's Ashes series. But return to the UK just 3 months following that UK club challenge. Olympian.
And then she goes on to talk about Lindsey Vonn, which was all. And then what's fascinating is that the reporter tries to save her and give an excuse for why she sounds like this.
Olympian champion Lindsey Vonn has left Italy following 4 operations. Can you believe it? On her leg, following that crucial injury she had. Honestly, to see the amount of support that she has is incredible. She is just one of those athletes that you keep in their mind and you just look at them and go, what an inspiration.
Look, the cold weather is a thing, right? I remember being in Washington, D.C. a few years ago, and you get out of a car over there and there's such a cold wind, you can't actually move your lips.
I can't speak.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't speak.
Well, there you have it.
But she admitted to drinking.
Of course. Olympics,
But
a lot of
even
coverage.
one drink in high altitude, you feel wasted.
Sure, it's not one drink. That doesn't sound like one drink.
Oh, I think it's one drink plus Australia.
Yeah, that's right. A lot more.
Like, they always kind of sound.
Although, yeah, I know that they say people don't really watch the local news anymore, but if you got those reporters nice and
Oh, you did like the Wheel of Drugs?
nice and drunk
Just
before,
take one.
I feel like people would watch that.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
Alley Show. We'll do some takeaways from today's show as we get into the beautiful Southern California weather. It's waiting for everyone outside. Hopefully you got your jacket with you. That would
You
make
don't.
one of us. Looking at some of the takeaways already pouring through on the text line at 800-520-1067. We share some with you and wrap it up next. KROQ.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
Video's been posted.
It's so funny.
You got to see it. It's up at Klein Alley Show on Instagram. The whole situation
My
transpired.
favorite part is Jamie putting on the jacket and then going, look at me.
Yeah.
I got a new jacket. It was a good time.
What a stupid thing I did. Well, anyway.
I think it's great.
Enjoy that. It's on the Instagram, Klein Alley Show. I missed that code, R.I.P. All right, takeaway.
At least it's not going to be cold today and rainy.
Cold and rainy and a stupid T-shirt like a loser.
You got pit stains in that shirt, too.
Great. Can't believe that guy.
See him now.
All right, let's do some takeaways from today's show, and then we get the hell out of here. What do we got on the text line? Very active this morning. We appreciate that. I know the weather's not great, so the interaction means even more for us. Thank you.
Yes. 818, my takeaway is congrats to Klein's daughter and her missing tooth.
It said congrats in cursive, Tooth Fairy. I read it.
Tooth Fairy.
The
213, my takeaway is the saddest resumes can be found in the obituary section of the newspaper.
You only learn that if you listen to our show, and that makes sense. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out the complete show wherever you get your podcasts.
818, my takeaway is happy Lentiversary to Jake's penis.
Hey, it's been a year since Jake's penis has experienced pleasure. Happy Lentiversary. Also Lentiversary down there, too.
Yeah. 310, my takeaway is still 24.
That's the medal count if you're keeping track.
909, my takeaway is Klein Alley shows the Krispy Kreme donut of radio. And 626, my takeaway is the Gorillaz would like to thank KROQ for that man's jacket.
Wonderful. All right, great. Well, it's always nice to do a good deed for a multimillionaire. That's how I feel. All right, what's your takeaway, Jake the Nerd?
Finding money can help with diarrhea.
Sure can. Learned that earlier today during the Dough-lympics. Tomorrow, another chance for you to win yourself amazing prizes and my clothing on the show. Allie, you have a takeaway?
Yeah, my takeaway is don't find money or you'll freeze up.
That's right. You cannot do that.
Your
if
dump
you
will freeze
find
inside
money.
your body.
You have a takeaway, Omar Khan?
Mine was already taken. It was all about the dumps.
Everyone loved that
I think we
guy.
all had dump
Everybody
takeaways.
we had all the dump
Everyone had that
takeaways,
guy. All right, we'll do it tomorrow.
He was the highlight.
He was.
Jackets and frozen dumps.
All right, we're going to get the hell out of here. Thank you for listening to the show. If you want to help us come up with our official podcast logo, cover for the podcast, you can submit your any creation
Hey, that guy you
have.
gave the jacket to, he could do it.
He
Come
should.
on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We should get the animator from the Gorillaz to do our podcast.
He can just
then.
do like a
It's the very,
napkin sketch of Klein Alley show. That would be perfect.
the very least he could do. He did take my goddamn coat.
Then we can throw into AI, polish it up. You'll love that.
They love AI. If you remember anything from our chat with the Gorillaz, they love AI. All right, let's get out of here. Here's a jingle. Maybe you'll remember the show, maybe you won't. If not, we'll do it again tomorrow. All right, bye.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein and Alley, it's just okay.
Wow.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
Klein Alley Show mornings. Yeah. KROQ.